Sometimes I get asked the question, what is my favorite ever session that I did? And it's a really, really tough question because having been a hypnotherapist now for pretty much 10 years coming up in the next month or two, you can only imagine how many cases, how many people, and to be honest, how humbling it is to be able to help people en masse improve their lives. But the one that keeps coming back to my mind was basically this very young girl. She was in, I think it was year 1 or year 2. Normally I don't work with children, but I worked with her because I had been doing some work with her family, the adults in her family. And basically what was happening was she had developed a phobia around rain, around floods. So an element of what I do when it's necessary, I take people back. If we can't heal something and there's nothing obvious, sometimes we need to go back and see what has actually happened in a previous life, so as we can change how we think about it. So with this young girl, as I do with kids, if I'm ever working with them, I get them to draw what's going on in their head. And she showed me this image of this huge big wave and of her, this little girl, well, she didn't say it was her, but this tiny like stick figure with balloons being taken up. So her mom was in the room with us and she was like, whoa. And we knew before we asked, who is that? And she said, yeah, that's me in the last lifetime. That's just like, wow. So we needed to go in, we needed to do the changes that needed to be changed. We needed to heal what had literally stayed or she had brought from her previous lifetime. That was it, game over. It could rain afterwards, she was able to go back to school. And so there are many, many stories to tell, but honestly, that one is probably the one that sticks with me most. See you on the next video.